Remember 2008's Prince of Persia that featured the voice of Nathan Drake and the inability to fall to your death? Forget it. This May, Ubisoft is rolling out Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, and this game picks up from where the classic Sands of Time left off. You're the PS2 prince who can rewind time, run along walls, and speak in that smooth voice we all know and love.
It's supposed to predict the future through the movement of the stars.
This tale begins with the prince arriving in his brother's kingdom, only to find it under attack. On the verge of defeat, the brother unleashes the Sand Army, and they proceed to kill everyone in town, both good and bad guys, with the exception of the prince and his brother, thanks to their magical medallion. Now it's up to the prince to set things right. Like I said, the prince can still rewind time, but he's got a bunch of new abilities as well. When he's fighting these monsters, the prince is going to be able to call on elemental abilities that give him a rock shield, a freeze attack, a massive tornado, and more. These abilities are going to be crucial when beating bad guys, but they're also important when it comes to platforming. Yes, platforming's back and it has that Sands of Time feel to it, which easily makes it my favorite part of the game so far. You run along walls, hear the prince's feet slide across stone, and leap from pillar to pillar. Adding to the fun are the aforementioned elemental abilities. In my time with the game, the prince would come to these waterfalls or streams of H2O shooting out of the wall, and seemingly there'd be no way to pass them. However, with the new abilities, the prince can freeze the water for a short period of time, and then use it like a wall or a pole depending on its location. The game isn't afraid to string these sections together, so you're going to need to be quick on the controller. If there's one thing that scares me about the Forgotten Sands, however, it's the combat. At the moment, it's just not there. Battles are slow and mindless, they lack impact, and it feels completely unfinished. Maybe that's because the game literally is unfinished, but it's a bit of a drag on an otherwise fun platformer. Also an issue is the fact that these graphics really don't scream HD era. Believe it or not, we're less than a month from the launch of Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, so you won't have to wait long to form an opinion of your own. Until then, keep checking IGN for the latest news on this sandy franchise.